Today we're going to be talking about a tale of two burgs. First we're going to visit the A. Smith Bowman Distillery in Fredericksburg, Virginia. And then we're going to take a trip to the southwest and head for Lynchburg, where we're going to see, take a look around the historic district, and then drive through the Old City Cemetary, which is one of the oldest in the state.
I've spent my days being ready to go. I have lived my life on the road. I always keep on moving on.
Got a barrel back from a hot sauce manufacturer, and we're going to put more bourbon in it. Nobody ever rinsed out the barrel when they gave it to us. So it's just chunks of old hot sauce, not exactly ideal. So that one is a failure.
Spicy. So what do you do with that? Like take the loss and dump it out?
Pretty much. Yeah, sometimes you can redistill it and use for other things, but sometimes it's just loss. There's not everything, there's not usually anything you can do about it. Yeah. But Mary is our main still, and we use her exclusively for bourbon. So she is a 2,000 gallon capacity passive reflux pot still. So with that huge capacity, she can run and produce about 10 barrels an hour in distillate. The catch is that because she's a passive reflux pot still, the rate of condensation and return, or the reflux, is affected by the temperature of this room. So it's kind of warm and humid in here today, but in August it will be 115 degrees. It is absolutely unbearable. We physically cannot stand in here for more than 5 minutes at a time because it's not safe. So we don't take guests up here for the most part during that period. But what that means is that we usually run Mary fall, winter, and spring when the weather is relatively mild, and that's when we can get the most bourbon produced as possible. So think of an early March morning where it's frosty in the morning, 80 degrees in the afternoon, and can't make up its mind by sundown. The wood is moving that whole day, pushing things out very slowly, but that movement is very important for the aging process. Bourbon typically hits its peak between 6 and 12 years. pouring 4 samples per person per day. So you will see 4 samples poured in front of you now. That means that unfortunately, if there's something off menu that you want to try, I have to just ask you to come back another day. We open up at 10 a.m. the rest of the week. I will get you a drink first thing in the morning, but you have to be here. On top of that, that means on the flip side that if there's something you don't want to try or you don't want to finish, there is no pressure to do so. Please just leave it on the table and I will clean it up later, but I have to ask that you not share with anyone else in the group because it'll count towards their legal limit. You'll also see in front of you a glass of water on your left and a pack of crackers because Virginia says I have to feed you. So you're welcome. There's plenty more where that comes from.
I'm up here on Court Street in Lynchburg, Virginia, outside the Museum and Visitor Center, which unfortunately is closed today. I'm standing in front of one of Virginia's love signs. I believe there are 275 of similar signs spread across the state, and they all represent a unique facet of the community that they're erected in. Old City Cemetery is an extraordinary 27-acre public garden, history park, and wedding venue located in the heart of Lynchburg, Virginia. Despite being an active place of burial and remembrance, it is one of the busiest and most popular attractions in the city. With more than 33,000 visitors annually, it is the most visited historic site in the city today. It was established in 1806. Old City Cemetery is the oldest municipal cemetery in Virginia still in use today. A village of 5 small museums help to tell the stories of the diverse population of nearly 20,000 buried here. The grounds are also filled with hundreds of varieties of native and heirloom plants, including the largest public collection of antique roses in the state of Virginia.